Good day. Thank you for your interest. My name is Leonie van Balen, and I would like to show you where my quest to protect our children and grandchildren against sneaky diseases like Parkinson's disease had led me to. Feel free to send me an email. I'm very interested in your experiences. I grew up in my parents' orchard. My mother would tell me, Leonie, the fruits has to be ripened on the tree, then everything will be in it. Then I would used to think about sugar, so taste. Only later I understood and I learned that only at the last moment of the growth, the secondary plant compounds enter the produce. The body needs these compounds to absorb vitamins and minerals. 45 years ago I got married to a farmer with a mixed company, so cows, chicken and agriculture. Once I told him in October, Jan, shouldn't we harvest the beets before it starts freezing? And they freeze to death? He told me, girl, there's no sugar in them yet. So here also they waited on the last stage of the growth for all the good of nature. It means that when we eat a picked apple, unripened, one that hasn't ripened fully, the vitamins and minerals leave our body unused because it misses the secondary plant compounds. The fruits and vegetables I would have left over I'd sell together with potatoes from the land and eggs from our own chickens. More and more people wanted our fruits, vegetables, potatoes and eggs. The company expanded to 3 stores and 20 contributors. I took care of purchase of fresh produce and fruits that was ripened as long as possible. At 5 o'clock in the morning I would go to the auction, and after I would go home with a truck full of delicious produce. Life goes by so quick. Hard work takes its toll. 60 years old and a new hip, what then? Jan living with Parkinson's for years, stones gone, farm gone. After that, I represented its interest for 12 years in the town council. Reached beautiful things, small cases for the town, but of big value for the people. I also have a say in Bath Hotel Domburg. Result, care rooms where disabled people can take a vacation with the possibility of care, washing, grooming, etc. in the rooms. It's one of the few hotels with a public disabled toilet with a separate toilet for colostomy bags. A great result for people with a colostomy bag. My slogan, don't look too far forward in the future, because then you will step on the happiness in front of you. Enjoy your day, celebrate life, it's too nice to not to do. You don't have Parkinson by yourself. It's a big restraint on the partner, caregiver. So caregiver, take good care of yourself so you can keep taking care of others. At the moment I already have 45 years of experience with Parkinson's. First with my mother-in-law and now already 25 years with my husband. I wondered, will my children and grandchildren also be at risk of getting Parkinson's? 7 years ago I went on a quest. How can I protect our children and grandchildren against this sneaky disease? My cousin who works in the area of healthy food told me, Leonie, we want to expand our team. Do you know someone? I told her, I will help you. To see what a food supplement would do for me, I started with going to our general practitioner for a blood test and a baseline. The doctor told me, it's okay. I know the product. My girlfriend works with it. I told her I wanted to see what it would do to me. I'll try it for 4 months and then I'll be back for another blood test. After 4 months, my folic acid has increased and everything was good. The doctor asked, "What did you notice yourself?" I told her, "Every winter I get sick. I get a bad cold, and this winter I hadn't had the flu at all. And I could breathe a lot easier through my nose. Now it's been already 7 years." So anyway, continuing with fruit and vegetables, but then in a capsule form. Might drive Parkinson's disease. It's not hereditary, but the genes to develop Parkinson might get passed on. That would mean that the brain cells that die. Oh, moment. Studies have shown that fruits, vegetables, and berries in a dried form protect all body cells. And that would mean that the brain cells that die because of Parkinson's after eating these will be protected. I visited conferences, talked to professors, doctors, experts. The doctors pointed me towards a scientific studies that already has been done with the products. The studies were all published, and 3 studies fascinated me. They showed how freshly harvested fruits, vegetables, and berries in dried form protect our bodies, our body cells. Here you can see a body cell with in it the nucleus, which contains our own unique DNA, and the mitochondria. Those are our fabrics that process our food into energy. Here you see the mitochondria. During this conversion, oxygen radicals are released. No problem, when there are enough antioxidants to keep a good balance in the cells. The World Health Organization advises 5 hands of fruits and vegetables every day. When you are in elite sports or under a lot of stress, the advice is to even take 9 hands of fruits and vegetables each day to keep a good balance in the cells. Often it's not manageable to eat that much, especially freshly harvested. Looking at the secondary plant compounds. When the balance gets disturbed because we eat too little fruits and vegetables, then the cell can get damaged. But also the nucleus, which can cause a break in our DNA. Our DNA won't be able to connect properly with the mitochondria, and they stop making insulin anymore, causing diabetes. Stop making dopamine, causing Parkinson's. Or the cell starts to divide, causing a tumor. 3 universities, Utah, California, and Arizona, have done studies, separate from each other. After 80 days, adding the fruits, vegetables, and berry capsules to the normal diet shows 67% less DNA breakage. In 2002, Jan was 60 years old, dependent of care, shaving, closing buttons, etc. Since 2010, Jan's medication hasn't been increased. It only went down, now after 25 years of Parkinson's. For years we have been noticing that he doesn't have salivation anymore. The speech had improved, and we were able to understand him better, even now. I told the woman who has been living with Parkinson's for 5 years what I was doing. She then decided to take the food supplements. For 6 years now her medication had to be increased. She has a salon and functions well, working from 10 to 10 in the morning till 10 in the evening. Her neurologist sent her for a second opinion to another neurologist. He was doubting the diagnosed Parkinson's because there was so little decrease. Now, after 10 years of Parkinson's, she wouldn't want to go without her supplements anymore. Here you can see the pharmacist list of my husband in 2011. He then took 250 mg levodopa-carbidopa 5 till 6 times a day, and 3 times a day 1.5 mg cifrol. At the pharmacist list of 2015, you can see that his daily dose has been reduced to 125 mg levodopa-carbidopa a day, without cifrol, so less than half. To continue with this, we started the foundation, Help Parkinson's Out of the World, with 3 goals in mind: a scientific study about the prevention of Parkinson's through food, a chalet for disabled people so that caretakers can take a vacation with them, including daily care, an extent of the Parkinson's Café, a Grand Café, where people can come in contact with each other, share experiences and have a drink. In short, celebrating life. And do you have SendRipe Through to yourself? Congratulations. If not, know there is a solution. You should know. And to share my experience and help people, I write blogs on the website www.leonievanbalen.com. Please share your experiences on this website. I look forward to it. So if you have questions or when you want to give your body a chance and see what 27 different kinds of fruit, vegetables and berries can do for you, feel free to call or email me. Fill the gap between that what we eat and that what we should eat in order to stay healthy. Give your body a chance. Thank you for your attention and celebrate life. Please let me know your opinion. Give me a call or send me an email. Leonie van Balen.